those bunk beds, man. They do not look structurally sound.
Hey there, firecracker.
Whoa! Where'd
Hey,
you come
Crow.
from, Crow?
So, why'd you do it?
You know why.
All I know is that you attacked a helpless kid. So either you're lying, or you're crazy.
I'm not lying.
So crazy?
Got it.
Who knows? Maybe I am.
And here I thought your dark-haired friend was the emo one.
Well, she kinda
I saw
is.
my mom.
Yeah? Oh, that's right. That was,
I was in a lot of
while back.
trouble. Took a pretty hard hit.
Yes.
But when I came to,
Yes.
the person attacking me was gone. And I thought I saw her. Her sword. Like the one in you and Dad's old picture.
You're not crazy, Yang. That was your mom, all right. Let me guess. She didn't say a word, did she?
How did you know that?
I don't see my sister very often, but she does try to keep in touch. Whenever it suits her.
Wait, you mean you talked to her? That was real?
Yeah, she found me. Had a tip from my most recent assignment, and wanted me to give you a message.
Why didn't you tell me sooner?
Message?
I was trying to wait for the right time, and this sure ain't it. But I guess you deserve to know.
True?
She wanted me to tell you that she saved you once, but you shouldn't expect that kindness again. Raven's got an interesting way of looking at the world that I don't particularly agree with.
Raven
She's
and Crow?
dangerous. But
Oh,
you're a
that time was
tough
for the
egg,
birds.
kiddo. Shouldn't let this tournament thing get you down. You had a slip up. Sometimes bad things just happen. I say it's
true.
time you move on.
Move on to what?
Well, Raven let some
Studies,
info
maybe?
slip before she took off. If you ever want to track her down, I think I might be able to help.
Ooh, I sense a personal project. A road trip. Oh, now that's a nice panning shot. And of course it's an autumn leaf. Pull yourself together, Pyrrha.
Hey,
Yeah.
it's no green goop, but I think it still might do some good.
Well, it's certainly sweet. On a couple of levels.
Thank you, Jean.
And it's the same color that Nora wears. Nora wears cotton candy suddenly.
Come
Eh.
on, men. Let's go back to the fairgrounds. I'll give you another stuffed animal.
Nora knows what's up.
You were the first person to ever believe in me. You know that? Even when I told my parents I was going to Beacon, they told me not to worry if I ended up having to move back home. How depressing is that?
I'm sure
Mildly?
they didn't mean...
I guess I'm just trying to say that you've always been there for me, even when I didn't deserve it. And I
Definitely
can tell
true.
there's something on your mind, so I don't know. How can I help?
Aww.
You're already doing it.
Saying exactly the right things.
Jean, I don't know what to do.
What do you mean?
Ah.
Do you believe in destiny?
Interesting question.
I don't know. I guess that depends on how you view it.
When I think
True.
of destiny,
Yes.
I don't think of a predetermined fate you can't escape, but rather some sort of final goal, something you work towards your entire life.
Huh.
Yeah, I can see that.
Interesting. Yeah, yeah.
Well, what would you do if something came along that you never expected? Something that had the potential to stand between you and your destiny.
Like what?
Or what if you could suddenly fulfill your destiny in an instant, but at the cost of who you were?
Not making any sense.
Well, actually, she is. You just
None
don't
of
have the
it makes
data
sense. This
about
isn't
what
how
she's going
things
through.
were supposed to happen.
I'm sorry. Please, I'm just trying to understand what's wrong.
I've always felt as though I was destined to become a huntress, to protect the world.
Well, good.
And it's become increasingly clear to me that my feelings were right. But I don't know if I can do it.
Of course you can. The Pyrrha I know would never back down from a challenge. And if
Aw.
you really believe it's your destiny to save the world, you can't let anything stand in your way.
Oh,
Pyrrha?
Stop.
I suspect her feelings might be standing in her
Did I say
way,
something wrong?
and this is not being helpful. Except it's also being exactly very helpful in that. So my. Yeah, you might want to let him down.
I'm sorry.
Pyrrha, wait!
Pyrrha, it's all right. John gets knocked around a lot. He wears armor.
What did I say?
You said the right thing, Sean. It's just, yeah. Wow, that girl has very green eyes. Like way too green.
Ruby,
Oh, it's
how you going?
Hi,
what's your
Velvet.
name?
What are you up to?
Oh, Velvet.
Oh, you know, just working on
Funny
my
girl.
photography. Do you want to see?
Yay.
That's
Uh.
better.
Oh.
I'm sorry to hear about your sister. Is she doing okay?
Yeah, she's fine. Thanks.
I think it's just awful what people are saying about her. Yang's such a nice person.
Huh. Well, I'm glad someone thinks so.
Most people don't know what it's like on the battlefield. I mean, even experienced fighters can get scared and start seeing things. If it happened to Coco, it can happen to anyone.
Coco?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
She saw Yatsu with her in the forest during the fight with Emerald and Mercury, but he never even made it out of the Geisa fields. Stress-induced hallucinations, apparently.
Yeah, interesting that.
Oh, sorry.
And Ruby gets an excellent piece of intel. Yes. Remember that. Remember that, Ruby. That will be important very soon. So.
Emerald's here?
Wait a minute. Isn't she supposed to be with Mercury on her way elsewhere? Yeah, that's, That's interesting. Yes, Ruby. Start putting two and two together. The number you're looking for is 4. For this is going to be troublesome. Because he's not supposed to be here.
Looks like our first contender is Penny Polendina from Atlas.
Penny Dreadful.
And her opponent
The real
will
girl.
be Pyrrha Nico from Vegas.
Aha.
No.
Ooh, polarity versus metal. That could be bad.
Oh, she doesn't have her weapon. And he's got his. This is going to be a interesting pair of fights. Yay. Yeah. He's excited. She's not. And oh my, well, that took an interesting turn. Be curious to see where it goes from here. Ah, yes. I have this feeling things are coming very rapidly to a head. But we'll have to see how that turns out. And in the meantime, kindly remember, y'all are awesome. Stay awesome.